Well, welcome back, and here's something that you may want to use instead of a hammer and nails to do a roofing job. If you're doing it yourself, or you're getting your buddies to over there and give you a hand. This is an air roofing nailer. You will need a compressor for this and hose, usually about 100 feet of hose. And this will take your nails, and by pulling the trigger, just drive them in like any air nailer would for any job. Now, this is a coil nailer. So you're not using strips or anything, you're using coil nails, probably 1.25 inches or 1.5 inches, depending on whether you got 2 layers or 1 layer of shingles that you're putting onto your house. Easy to load is just pull the trigger down here, pin, open it up, release the bottom tray, and you'll drop your coil in, and make sure that your coils aren't bent, twisted, misformed, because that's when you're going to have a hard time getting them to feed in if they get twisted or anything. Also, one of the most important things is all nailers aren't created equal, so make sure you got the right nails. The wires that hold the nails together come in different dimensions up and down the nail and how they're spaced. This nailer is takes the most variety of them, but they have to fit into the grooves for the feeder to advance the nails. And if the wire is in the way and they don't advance right, then it's going to be a frustrating day of jammed nails. So make sure you feed your nails in, and you feed them right across the toggles that advance the nails. Your nails sit flat. There's no obstruction there for the wire to feed. You'll flip that back over, put your carriage base down, and make sure that your base here is in the right spot for the different lengths of nails. This can go down. This can also be set up higher, and that's because of the different lengths of nails. So some people don't take the time to do that. Your nails start going in at an angle, and you end up with jammed nails. So make sure you put that in the right position so that the nails sit straight going through into the advance, into the carriage. Okay, so if you've got that right, you don't have twisted nails, the wire is in the proper position for this type of or model of nailer, you won't have any trouble nailing. And the best way to nail is hold the trigger and then just pound down and put your nails in. Okay, and that'll save you a lot of heartache trying to do it with a hammer for sure, but and it's definitely much quicker. So have your compressors air pressure at the right pressure, and don't forget to bleed off your compressor if you're doing it on real hot days, because you're going to have your tanks fill up with water. Open the valves in the bottom and drain them out each day so that you don't have water blowing through your gun. And because you'll always want to add a drop or two of oil every day to your nailer, as any air nailer, to keep it working properly. And especially in the winter time when it's freezing, keep your nailers inside overnight rather than just leave them in the truck. And because the byproduct of compressed air is water vapor, and you come out the next day and your nailers won't work because they're frozen. Okay, so there's another tool that'll make it a little easier for you when you want to try a roofing job. And give it a try, and we'll see you again. Don't forget to subscribe.